So, I meant to start this video diary kind of as a way to, like, start making YouTube videos. I'm really tired right now, and I don't know that this is going to go anywhere, but really the inspiration came from just kind of like, I ended up getting really fired up in my head about something, and I could have a whole TED talk about it. Dude, sometimes Instagram throws those like really deep, like resonant reels at you that like say something spiritual or like philosophical, and you're just like, God damn, that's true. It's weird. And I swear every time I see one, it inspires me to want to make my own shit. So cheers, because this recording has already been 7 minutes long, so we're getting somewhere. But yeah, today I saw one that said, you know, the past is a place. And I never put words to that, but it's true. You know, it's like the past is really just a thing in your imagination. You know, it's how we categorize what we think of as time, and time being linear and all that good shit. And it was like, you know, you can go to your old school and your childhood home and the coffee shop with the barista that knew your exact order and your name and blah de blah, and it still won't be the same. Or no, that's not it. It'll be different because those people are gone. You know, like the energy will be different, the vibe will be different, the light will hit differently. Even places that are physically, molecularly the same are not going to be the same as you remember, even if you go back there to reminisce, because the energy is gone. What makes that place a place is the fucking energy, dude. Like, how crazy is that? It's something we created, human, man-made, that we put on a physical place. Crazy. I don't know, I just think that's really special. And it's very true, because I went back to my childhood home recently, and it's been almost 10 years since I've seen it, and it had 1,400 people in it. It was a very small town, barely a town at all. I mean, shoot, I kind of always wondered, like, man, can I really say I was from a small town? Was it small enough? And truth be told, it fucking was, man. Shit. But I went there and I saw my neighborhood and my house and my school and the center of town, all that stuff. And it felt smaller. You know, like the trees and the shrubbery had grown in a lot, and it just felt, you know, I mean, it was small, but everything just felt a little bit more spacious from what I remember. And when I went back, it just kind of felt so oppressive and packed in and smaller. And I just kind of realized, like, nobody I remember is here anymore. Like, the energy is not the same. My generation of kids that grew up here, I mean, we're all graduated and we've moved on with our lives. Like, a handful of them, they're not in Grammy, Connecticut anymore, the town I'm from. You know, they're out there in the world somewhere. It's not the same, you know? I mean, my childhood house isn't the same anymore because I'm not living in it. My family isn't living in it. You know, none of the neighbors I knew are living on the same street. I guess when I was a kid, I always dreamed I would come back to places in my life that were important to me, where important things happened, and it would be the same all over again, and it would be, you know, very nice and, you know, like memorabilia for me. But the thing is like, it's just a physical place. It's like I went back and it didn't evoke much of ocean. More so, honestly, it made me feel more so that Colorado is truly home, and that this place I wasn't sure I recognized anymore. Because that energy is different now. So, I don't know. Maybe that was cliche, but now I know I don't need to go back to places for the sake of going back to them to remember times gone and by. Because that's not what life's about, really. You know, I always spent too much time being anxious about the past, and that was always a chronic mistake of mine, and I try to be wary about it, but I don't know, sometimes. I mean, the past had more of a hold on me when I was younger than it does now, but clearly it still does now to some extent. And yeah, just that realization was almost like closure I wasn't expecting. And that's good shit, because now I have maybe a clearer idea of what might actually be important. And what's more important is that, I don't know how much more to expand on this, but that you live in the present and you do all the things you can right now, and you don't need to visit some old place for the sake of feeling nostalgia somehow, because it won't feel the same, most likely, even if you do go back. Because that energy thing, it's different. But thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Bye.